Alrighty, here I've got the video walk around for this 2021 Cadillac Escalade Sandstone Metallic. You can hear an airplane going off the airport street away, but we're here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. We've got the key right here for this Cadillac Escalade. Of course, it's got the power tailgate. It's got the remote start on it. I really like this key. And it's also got the spare key, which you push this button to let out. I'm just gonna give you a quick walk around. Sorry it's a bit wet. It stormed out here last night, so I had to dry it off real quick before I did the video. It's got the gorgeous black rims on it. I believe those rims are factory, as you can see the Cadillac badge on them. Super cool exhausts on the back too of the vehicle. Not seeing anything major on here. Let me see if I can get a closer look. Tires look like they have a pretty good amount of life left on it. I'll get a little close up of the hood for you as well. These wheels are super sick, dude. The only thing I really see is that there's a little glue residue. I guess whatever new car store sold this, I think, is probably what that sticker is. It does have the blind spot monitoring, and the door handles are really cool. You click the button on the inside, it opens up. A little water from the chamois that I was using. You can see we have heated and cooled seats, and you can do either the back, or you can do the back or the bottom. And like I said, it also has cooled seats here as well. We've got our window control switches right here. I have no clue what these are. I know this is for memory seat functionality, but I have no clue what this thing is for right here, this little button right here. So I have to check that out for you. But looking at the rest of the vehicle, it does have an AKG audio system. Now, I'm a music guy. I like AKG. They make pretty good consumer grade headphones. They also have a couple of good studio monitor headphones that I've tried. But with that being said, obviously with an AKG system, you're gonna have the speakers in the headrest, which is gonna give it that surround sound audio experience in this vehicle, which you could disable or enable in this vehicle. It's your choice. But you can see this beautiful stitched, quilted, I guess you could call it, leather with the perforations in it. The details are pretty much everywhere in this car. It's meant to feel really luxurious. It says Escalade over there. Got that nice big Cadillac badge. It says key missing, check for key, because I was outside of it. But yeah, we've got a camera view of the front of the vehicle down here, which is pretty cool. If I throw it in reverse real quick, of course we've got backup camera, of course we've got the 360-degree camera, but you can also adjust it, which is pretty cool, and get like the overhead 360-degree, even the side view, which is kind of interesting to me. So that's really cool in and of itself. Let me go ahead and throw it into park, which you do by pressing the button right here. We've got all of our controls right over here for the vehicle, so you could go through all of the menus using this little knob right here, and it'll allow you to go to audio and navigation. Of course it has Apple CarPlay, of course it has Android Auto and Wi-Fi hotspot. You can even do stuff like controlling the rear climate with this knob. It has little macro buttons over here that let you kind of access everything. So, if I wanted to adjust the music, I could just click this music button. It'll pull up the music section, you know what I mean? If I wanted to make some sort of a phone call, I could click the phone button. And I guess whoever Bird Breezy was had this vehicle beforehand. So Bird Breezy was probably using that button a lot. And you go even and adjust the rear climate, which is pretty sick from the front. But you don't just control it through here. So if you got your spouse right here, a kid or whatever, you don't want them reaching over, touching the knob and whatnot, getting all close to the shifter. Boom, check it. It's touchscreen too, so you can pull everything up from here. And it has basically a backup camera inside of the mirror. Now you can't disable this. Go like that. You can see me. You probably don't want to see me. Turn that back on. And looking up here, we've got the pano sunroof, which, let me open that up for you. I closed it just now. Let's see. Here we go. That's the sliding functionality. And it opens and closes as well. So that works. All good stuff. You also have the heated cooled seats on the other side. And I'll open this up and show you. We do have USB, USB-C, SD card if you want to put your music in, old school cigarette lighter, another USB and USB-C in the front. And let me show you guys the back in this video. Again, that same stitched leather. Captain chairs over here where you can put down the armrests. You adjust them through these manual adjustments. It's pretty cool. More USB-Cs, heated seats, as well as rear climate control, and I just love the way this thing pushes out. Obviously, we've got all-weather floor mats for the entire vehicle, so you don't have to get those yourself, and we've got bench seating in the back. Those chairs do fold down to make for extra room, and I'll show you guys the trunk, just so you can see it as well. See, that's where they change where the button is on all of these. There it is. That opens the back glass, actually. I'll just do it on the key because I don't want to fumble around in this video and spend 5 minutes trying to find the button. Though I know it is here. Boom. Got the back seats, power controls. Check that out. It's pretty gnarly. And another USB-C back there. Bring that one back up. Boom. I'll show you that it closes. I mean, like, overall, for the price that you're paying for this Escalade, so you got the camera, the radar sensors, for the blind spot assist, but for the price of this vehicle, I mean, the amount that you get is just incredible. You know what I mean? Just like inside out, the amount of features that come with it and how nice. I mean, it rivals or exceeds even, you know, the latest like Benz models from what I've seen. So with that being said, this has been the Walkaround. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. For this 2021 Cadillac Escalade. And yes, it's had its oil changed as well, just in case you were wondering. It has been fully serviced. So this one is awesome and ready to go.